Swaddy Cup. Welcome to Friday Live. Minutes past C. Yes, Friday, the Sib Hock of May. We're running to get here in time. Around the forest again. Just raised the roof as we lowered it due to the rains. And as you can see, the pod has gone, taking the pod out. So lots of fawn. So we've been laying in the tent instead of the pod. Okay. Now, for today's live, we have neung unboxing, and then today's topics. I meant to have colourful tea. At the moment we have kratom. Syrup and ice. So yes, first, living in a free world. Second, inside. Third, doing what's right. Sorry, look inside, I meant. And then 3, doing good. So, let's do timer for 20 minutes. Okay, living in a free world. Chai. Think. All of these and the world as a whole is a free world. It is only humans who use money and created paper or money. I always say money grows on trees, as it does in so many ways. Money trees, paper made from wood. Wood is a tree. Crops and plants, cash crops, trees. So where does money come from? Yes. However, living in a free world, or free world living, is what you could say all other animals are doing, all other creatures, all other beings. As I said, it's only the human. Well, it was man's creation. Money was man's. Money is man-made. Man-made money. Money doesn't really exist. Doesn't come from anywhere. Doesn't grow, or does it? But it does. I said money grows on trees because it really does. The real money, like actually what really matters, comes from earth, Mother Nature, the ground, trees, plants, herbs, shrubs. Now, was this free? No. What is this? Let's have a look. This, I did think there'd be a pole, which I can't feel. No. Okay, I believe it will still work. We have a big tarp for the roof. We are making a new roof, stronger roof, better roof, and different shape. That is what this is. This, although it works to some extent, when the rain, as the rain does get very, very heavy here, it fills up with water now above our head here. And also back there, this was lower, filled up. You didn't have to push it out, or the wind will move it, it blows out that way, there, and basically there, but then it drops down this middle here. When it lands here, it gets very wet here, and the whole pod got wet, or gets wet. And then there's no real sun in this area in the day, because of the shade from the tree, well, the trees, and then the roofing. So we are going to take these down. I believe the neung in front and the neung behind, okay. It's just the song above. Replace it with this. Don't know yet what we'll do with those. Okay. Oh, ripped it open, even though it had a... So yes, the stream will be 1 hour long. I believe we started 5 minutes late, so we'll stretch on 5 minutes. I will mention the little people who come walking across me so often. They are very irritating, to say the least. So itchy. Little legs. You feel little legs going, and then on the glasses you see a little man. And it can be like more than one. There's one there now. However, we just had one there before, and we just had one there before, so it's like constant. Within 1 minute, it must be 60. One every second. It does get a bit much, and then you see them in front, more than one, so it's like, but it's got to, I have to admit, it's becoming better and less of an irritation. On the skin it is because it itches, itchy tickly. So I would like to put on a long sleeve top sometimes, or will do soon. It's then only if they get inside the clothing, then it gets very annoying. Or if they're under the clothing before you put the clothing on. These are very good. I really recommend smelling balm. I forget what this is. It's nice to carry one, or to have one with you to use. Get them from 7-Eleven. I can feel, I can't see, but I can feel, you know what it is as well, is that it's pain receptors. I feel you actually feel them biting, like little bites, when like, you don't know. Yes, just feel little bites, and that I would say is it's the pain receptors you can feel. So you just feel the pain of like a little. You don't know where it is. You can't find it really necessarily. That's, I would say, the only that, and sometimes the floor, or it was the roof actually, but the roof I've moved up now. Oh no, in certain corners, the wet on my head were getting annoying. I was just thinking of yes, the floor as well. Sometimes moving, shoes on, shoes off, I can get like caught up in my own feet. Let's see if this camera, I'd say the angle's fine, yes. Okay. Actually, would like to do something while we talk, because we have about Sib. We'll bring them in. We'll bring them in again. Actually, they were there. They were there. They were here. They still are. They're hanging around. We'll find them. Hold on. Bring one over. I don't know if it's Barry Bonds. This is going to be a good roof. We should do this tomorrow. Maybe film ourselves putting it up. I'm thinking just going to attach the tree there. So high, up, and then down. Yes, okay. Let's do this tomorrow. Be back in Neung. Second. Hello there. Come on. Come on, little chap, come over here. I'm sure everyone wants to see you. Oh, you're coming. I might put this over here for a minute. If there's anyone in there. Hello. Come on. Can I pick you up? You are coming this way with me. Oh, little chap. Let's bring you in. Come and meet everyone. Look. Here's Tommy. Tommy the meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. Who's this? Who is this little chap? Little fluffy bucket. That's what I call him, Fluffy Bucket. Fluff Bucket. Tommy. Yes, I do believe myself in free world living. I believe in money is the root of all evil. There really is no need for money. Man-made money. Artheta and Tommy, they have no money, do they? I give Tommy food, Artheta gets food. I used to feed her. I do still give her food sometimes. I just, at this minute in time, do not have, just not able to have Artheta as around me, say 24 hours a day, just yet. If you look at certain other religions, the fact that money doesn't exist or is not needed, or that everything is free within Buddhism, say Mormons, I believe they farm the land and live pretty much off-grid. If you're self-sufficient within a being or community, group of people, a world, planet, organisation, if you all work together doing the same, you all have the same goal, you all want to be the best you, and you want to help everyone else be the best them. All work together, let's all burn the money. Burn it all. Just get rid of it. It's not needed. Make food, feed yourself, feed other people, give food to people, which I believe is moving on to part, well, it's actually part 3. But also let's jump on to part 2, look inside. If you look inside, you know what's the right thing to do. Part 3, I believe, doing good. Well, let me see if I worded it differently somewhere else. Let me just have a look. So I can feel an ant. Don't know where he is. Doing what's right. I worded it. Doing what's right. Doing what's right. Because good can be. That's why I say to look inside, because looking inside, we are moving on to number 2. We're trying to pop back to number 1. Or let's move, well, we are finishing now, so use of seconds. Free world is possible and better and happened before. Money wasn't always here. Money didn't always exist. People were doing things, helping each other, say I make plants happy, someone else dances, someone else sings a song, someone else plays the music. You all do that, everyone works together. Someone else is making the food while the band is playing, so someone else is preparing the food. It must have been from my watch, I believe. Somehow, or maybe I may have tapped it, I don't know. It somehow came through the phone. I was like, where's that sound? I hadn't, anyway. Okay, sorry. So, let's do timer for 20 minutes. So look inside. If you look inside, you will see what's the right thing to do, and then you can do it. You can act on it. It's not about using necessarily these to taking notes from someone using this, because it's too much silliness. It's very silly. What if a person doing this never sat themselves, they never used this in nature to actually wake up? And you've got lots of people who are like just asleep teaching each other. For example, schools. I could say that I spent quite a long time unlearning all what I was taught in the school system, because none of it's really very useful, is it? I mean, you could say that speaking is getting in the way of, it's all getting in the way. There's no one teaching anything of any, well, sitting down, just to sit, to meditate, and to actually wake up your chakras, to reset your brain, to learn how to rewire the brain. You can't do any of that if you're running around using that, running around. It's not going to work. You have to sit for quite a long time if you've been doing this. So yes, to look inside, you need to sit, meditate, I recommend. And looking inside, you will feel the right thing to do, and you know the right thing to do. You don't need to ask anyone what to do. You know from looking inside. Now, I wanted to go, well, prepare at the same, I should say, time as I talk, because that way I get song jobs done at the same time. Because actually, to jump onto Neung Song Sam, you could mention Asperger's, the superpower, or hidden disability. Answers on a postcard, please, to the forest here. Please write clearly, capital letters, and yes, let me know. Now, we showed you this before. So, we want to prepare one. I believe we already picked out last time we opened. This is OG.TH 11G sample set. 10 grams of flour, 1 gram of keef. And I can feel another something walking on me. Ah, it's a fly. Yes, jumping back to the first point, living in a free world. As I said, you don't work for money, you work for fun. It is what you do. Say, I like making music, I make music. So I just sit making music. I like to do that. So say I do that, I get good at it, say. That's what I do. Then people can listen. It doesn't cost money to listen, you just open your ears, you hear. So I end up with a big speaker, someone drops it off, then the whole world can hear the music. And everyone's dancing. So that can happen. Everyone gets happy from dancing. But say you love making a yogi salad bowl. or you live with banana trees, then you collect those bananas, guois, and you make guoi muffins, banana muffins. Then you have loads of banana muffins, you give them to your neighbour who gives you coconut milk and coconuts. Then you have muffins, bananas, coconuts, coconut milk. You see where I'm coming from? It works. No, there's no need for the money. It really isn't, because also you're putting, well, you've basically already done it, not you, but certain people, you could say money breeds money. Some people are collecting all the money, they have all the money. And what are they doing with it? Only stuff that seems kind of pointless and silly. We've had a big war on plants. Extremely silly. Who's going to win? I mean, the plants, isn't he? He hasn't spent any money. He's okay. He's a weed. So the mushroom, I can see mushrooms growing just there. I didn't put anything, but actually I did. I think I threw something there, and the mushrooms have grown. Can't remember what exactly I put. Who knows? I think it was actually possibly some cannabis sticks. Maybe it's cannabis shrooms. Interesting. So yes, I recommend everyone looks inside. You know what's right. Your heart is just here. Open it up. And you know what to do. Sorry, I just feel lots of little legs walking on me. Okay, so I believe Dantes Inferno. Popcorn mini. What I remember. Let me grab a card. Tommy. Okay, because we spoke on it and because we have it all around us, everywhere. It grows from the ground. I'll show you this. This is somewhere. This is our card, a can card. Yes. And we are a UK registered medicinal cannabis patient using cannabis for our health. Yes, Khopkhunkhap. So, we believe we shall talk and examine. Let's examine. However, for this video, I believe we'll keep the flower off camera. So we'll show you the picture. Dantes Inferno popcorn mini. 25%, 1 gram. Song Sam CA top shelf. Jed Sib % indica. Sam Sib sativa. That's 70% indica, 30 sativa. I am looking forward to, I believe, something a bit different, more of an indica, because I have, well, it's been a, well, to be fair, I've not tried. I don't believe I have. Actually, no, I think I have tried Dantes Inferno, I believe, possibly. However, I don't know. I can't remember now. I believe we have maybe once. We will see. I'm just remembering, for this video, we'll keep the nuggets off camera. So, going back to, actually no, let's just show you this, otherwise there's no point in getting it. This is all flowers, 10 grams of flour. Okay, we have, Zapple, Alien Mints, Placrim Cato, Super Boof, Punchberry Cookies, Popcorn Mini, High Society, Popcorn Mini, and Zope. So yes, we'll try the other flowers and let you know. We're going to review each one, as they did come with a review sheet and saying to do a video review, so that is what this will be. The first one on the live, Dantes Inferno Popcorn Mini. Okay. Okay, it weighs in at just over neung, 1.05. Let's see my categories, what I'm going to give it. Look, smell, have a little look, look, smell, feel, touch. These are my categories: taste, price, value, effect, quality, medical use, burn, flush. Look, let's go in there at, I'd say, the purple, we've got orange and greens. Kind of give it a, I'd say it's quite compressed. Okay, let's put it into the grinder. Okay, shall we move on to the last? Yes, I believe we should. Okay, so doing what's right. Okay, doing what's right. Okay, if everyone did say good or did good deeds for merit for the next life, if everyone's going around doing good deeds, so you're walking down the street, there's rubbish, you pick it up, put it in a bag, and then keep collecting it. You might find you have lots of bottles at the end. You can take them, get money for the bottles. Or you just saved someone falling on glass. You've done well, you've done a good deed, and good will come back to you. Well done. I believe living life in or by high morals is well worth it, from the way animals are with me, because I know that they know that I am no threat to them, because I'm not going to eat them. Now you see, unfortunately, a lot of, well, people, good people, wrongly punished in growing tropical vegetation, vegetables, plants, helping people medicate, heal their own bodies and others. People unfortunately got punished. However, times are changing and things can go back to how they originally were, before money existed, when the plants were there. Yes, the cash crops, they will always be there, and they are there, they are friends. Especially cannabis, I could say it's #1 cash crop. So, some countries are still punishing patients, growers. Isn't that a bit silly? Isn't it time you changed? It's not good for your karma. Thou shalt not steal. Yet there's people taking medicine off patients. It's not good. And those people are paid to do what they think is a job. So yes, cannabis is not a drug, as in Thailand it is off the list of drugs. Otherwise the police would arrest you. I don't believe the flower changes by going in an aeroplane and going over to, say, England, landing. It simply shouldn't suddenly become a item for, say, law enforcement to bother those looking after their health about. It should be, you would have thought nowadays, in somewhere like England, you would have thought it would be, you would have the freedom to be able to look after yourself. However, the doctors don't even have the medicine because it comes from Mother Nature, the earth, the ground. Unfortunately, the weather is somewhat lacking in the UK. Not quite the heat or the sun to grow some nice tropical plants. I've seen some very special plants over here, very tropical, healthy herbs and colourful vegetation. Oh, we should get the kettle on for colourful tea. Back in Neung. Oh, we got electric shock. Up here. I believe we may need some more neung. I hope that's not more than one ant. Okay. Just remembered I was trying to also speak on Asperger's, superpower, hidden disability. How many things could one do at once? Whew. How many hands do I have? Ganesh? 8 hands. Tommy's using his nose. Smells something, I don't know what. Dang, I thought something jumped out of there. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now we need the hot naan. Hello, Artheta. Hope your head's okay. He had a bug on him. I don't know how he got the bug off, but it's hot water. Careful. Tommy, what are you up to? Tommy, come here. Tommy. Right, here we go. What's this? Colourful tea. Here we go. What colour do you see? Now we could do with some more water, some more naan. However, we'll leave it. I believe you see a colour. It will get more stronger as the water goes on. That'll be enough for now. We'll get some more off camera. Oh, damn. Dropping on there. Bitten. So yes, if everyone does the right thing or does what they, from inside, finding out what is right, and then does things to help others, there'd be no need for policing or police. No need. If there's no need, not really going to be any point, is there? All standing around doing nothing. And they're to join in everyone else helping out. You see, unfortunately, again, popping back to England, there's too many people getting paid to stop people doing things. So, for example, if you want to do something, there'll be like lots of people that perhaps have been given jobs to stop you doing that. And you might even find that certain things, like certain herbs, are, one could say, the number one thing a human could do for the humankind, human people, such as planting a seed, growing cannabis, healing others, helping people. That will do nothing but good karma to you. So therefore, what does that tell you about a country like, say, England, where the gang of people are punishing picking on patients and people protecting their bodies who know better. I will say Khopkhunkhap Thailand. Doing what's right. They even gave back the money to the farmers, and they gave back the cannabis that was taken. I believe, well, the cannabis or the money. They've got both. Maybe depends on what was taken, but the cannabis people were let out of prison and given their possessions back. To right a wrong. To right a wrong, which was made. England, when will you be doing the same? I wonder. Okay, this tea is looking pretty blue. But yes, Asperger's, or me, I find that there's not enough. I'm not following you. Tommy, don't be growly. I'm going to pick you up, mister. Little mister. Stay here, little chap. Stay here. Cuddles. What are you looking for, hey? What are you hunting? He's hunting something. He's hunting. Maybe it's another frog. He brings frogs around and lizards. He's a good little chap. Doesn't know that I'm vegan. Maybe he does. He's bringing in other friends. So, let's pour up our tea. Oh, there's an ant sitting on the side. Really? Waiting for me to pour it in boiling water. Don't want to kill the ant. Drink him. This is butterfly PT. It's very good for your eyesight. And overall health. Healthy herb. Blue. It's very nice with a bit of lime. What is that there? Okay. Sam. Okay. Cheers. So I threw you, Tommy, by accident. Didn't know you were here, you little monkey. Okay, so if you've been watching, then please do remember to subscribe. And a like is appreciated. And if you can share, then it will greatly help Breatharian Travels to grow. Okay, I'll see you all next week. All songs Sam C. Bien. Where will we be? Who knows?